We're at the cultural epicenter right here of the Italian culture in New Orleans. With me is the guy who personifies it. This is Frank Maselli, and he's the head of the Italian, or the American Italian Renaissance Foundation. He's also the Italian government's Honorary Consul to New Orleans. And Frank, I'm going to let you introduce our guest here.
Well, thank you, Errol. This is my very good friend from Sansepolcro, Italy, Giuseppe Del Barna. He is the president of the Gruppo Sbandieratori di Sansepolcro. Okay, and now, and
I'll let you said that.
Yeah. And Giuseppe, why don't you tell him give a quick description of what we're doing here?
Well, we've been invited, thanks to the American Italian Cultural Center, to take a part to the Mardi Gras. We kind of used to come to New Orleans for the event of the Italian society, the Italian heritage, and this time has been thrilled because we experienced the wonderful atmosphere of the Mardi Gras in New Orleans.
Now, what is the origin of the flag throwing custom?
The origin of the flag throwing is a Renaissance tradition that used to be kind of entertainment during the palio and crossbow competition, which were very, very popular in Tuscany during that time. And the flag wavers performing during the competition.
Now, that must be a lot of skill. Is there do they start like young boys and practicing
Yes,
and learn how to do it?
It's an art that belongs to the young people, mostly to young people. And they practice 3 times a week, all year long. And also we have some practice because we perform a lot all around the world. So we are on skill all the time.
The troupe has 80 members, and different people travel to different locations to perform. And I think Giuseppe told me they have to practice for 2 years before they can perform in public.
Yes. We have a program with the children on the middle school. They starting to taking confidence with the flags and drums and trumpet. And after 2 years, when they are ready, they get into the show, into the performance.
I'd like to ask both of you about the palio. It sounds like it's a wonderful event with you have 2 races a year and a lot of excitement.
Yes, the Palio di Siena, it's something very, very important in Tuscany. Everybody get respect of the Palio because it's the oldest Renaissance and medieval tradition in Tuscany. And they perform twice a year during the summertime, and this competition doesn't belong to anywhere, just in Siena, because they are very jealous about their tradition, and nobody can say I'm from Siena if you're not, because it's going to be dangerous.
There's one race in July and one in August.
Yes.
And the race, they prepare all year round, and both races last 90 seconds each.
Now, do they place bets here like they do in racetracks?
No, I mean, no. We are here representing our town.
No, in the palio.
They said they bet on the horses.
I'm sorry. I know. Well, maybe behind the scene. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, but one thing is very important about the palio. You should know that the contrade, they live 365 days a year, and they're not just thinking about the horse competition. They're thinking also to help family who needs help children in school, in everything. It's a kind of complicated to understand, in this modern life, but they are really very, very tied up all year long.
Well, I don't know if people remember, but we've been bringing them here for about 40 years, including back in the World's Fair. They used to come, they came 4 or 5 times for 2 weeks at a time. So,
well, thank you for coming this time, and come back again.
Oh, we hope
Thank you for having us.
We're looking forward to it.